everybody. Happy Friday night. We are here for some Dragonbane tonight. Our game is called the Heart of Ardana. My name's Bolthra, and I want to thank everybody who's watching. If it's your first time here, welcome. Glad you found us. Please go ahead and click that subscribe button. Have my three players here tonight. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have them introduce themselves and tell us who they're playing. And then we're going to get a recap from Finch. So why don't we start with Vala first?
Hi guys, I am playing Alex Wrexham, the Wolfkin fighter. Apparently I love to protect our halfling.
Alrighty, and Mog.
Hello, I am Plaguewind. I am playing Mog, the ill-tempered Mallard Bard who just kind of likes starting crap with people.
And I realize I shouldn't be calling you by your character name. I should be calling you by your screen name, but whatever. You answered. So, okay. Abel, bring it home.
Yes, I'm Abel. I'm playing Finch, the rather honest and gullible little halfling that needs to be watched over.
Alrighty.
It's a good thing you've got someone to do that for you.
Getting straight.
Comes in handy. Yes, we're going to have a recap from last week by Finch.
Okay, so me and my two best friends in the whole wide world found ourselves traveling to the city of Stonemore because we heard there was this guy there with one leg. His name was Bode. He was supposed to be some legendary fighter, but he only has one leg. But I don't think that that's a problem for him because he's retired now. He was looking for other adventurers, and apparently he was just striking out left and right until we came along because we're wonderful. We met him in the tavern, and of course, Mog got into a fight, but he also sang some great songs. So we were really happy about that. We found out that he's looking for some people to go after a book. It's supposed to be a really good book. It's supposed to lift a curse on Stonemore because it's kind of garbage, to be nice about it. So we're looking for the book called The Heart of Ardana. It's in a crypt after some stairs, after some forest. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. So then we went in. Well, first we wanted to make sure that it was legit. So we went to the temple and they were like, sounds legit to me. They were very nice. And then we went into the inn where they were less nice. We ran into some, I ran into some trouble, which I wasn't even looking for it, honestly, but I was very lucky that my two besties had my back because some guy broke into my room in the night. Who does that? I don't know what his deal was, but he had a very big knife, and yeah, they stabbed him a bunch and threw him out a window. And now we're on our way to the woods.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Brava.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What we're going to do with whoever decides they want to give the previous recap, what I'd like you to do is on your character sheet, you can mark myths and legends. There's a little X next to it. And then what we're going to do is you're going to be able to make a roll on your level there. If you roll over your level, this is one of those times you're going to actually roll over. If you roll over, you're going to gain a point in that skill. So go ahead and roll a d20.
Okay. I'm so glad we're level 1. I rolled a 3.
Oh, okay. And okay, so well, all right. Well, it was worth a try. So okay, but I want to use that as kind of like a reward for giving a recap. So it may not always be the same skill each time, but this one seemed like it was appropriate. So
Thank you.
Oh, of course, thank you. Now I don't think anybody rolled a 20 or a 1 last week, did they?
No.
Okay. If you do, make sure you mark that skill on your character sheet. Mark the little X next to it, because what you're going to be able to do is then do the same thing. You're going to be able to roll to see if you roll over it, and then you'll be able to advance that skill. That's kind of how they do experience points in this game. There's really no levels. It's more kind of a that's how you get some experience. You can also get experience for doing some other things, but okay. All right, I appreciate it. So let's get back to the characters. They've left Stonemore, and they're heading northeast along a kind of a well-paved road. The weather is clear and sunny, little cool, but almost like perfect weather for traveling. They're gonna go about. I think it says 1 day's travel is about like 30 kilometers or something, which sounds ridiculous for walking, but I believe that's about the way they measure traveling in this game. How would they kind of spend their time as they're walking? Are they gonna tell stories? Is Mog gonna break out a song? What do they like to do when they're traveling?
Well, Mog will break out in song, but not like a tavern style. More like he'll pull out his lute, just kind of strum it. Maybe, well, he doesn't really do like low for Mog, maybe lower volume, but.
All right, let's have you make a performance roll. See how intriguing your song is.
Oh no, I failed.
Oh, all right. Well, how do the others kind of do they kind of fake it to be like, oh hey, that was a great song, or do they just sort of?
I think Alice is going to do that like dog head tilt thing and kind of whimper a little.
I'll say he's stringing his lute, and every so often he goes like, "Oh, that wasn't it. Here we go. No, that wasn't it. Damn it."
I'm so glad that you feel safe to practice things that you aren't used to playing out here with us, so that you're better when you're in front of people who have coin. It makes me feel so wonderful to know that you feel safe with us that way.
Exactly. Oh, point out. Exactly.
About halfway through the day, along the road, and we'll say you guys have actually all been on this road at some point, so it's fairly safe to walk along this road. You haven't really had any problems with bandits or anything. But as you're about halfway through the day, you come around a bend, and sitting on the side of the road is a poor, sad-looking halfling. He's all kind of crumpled up next to a side of a tree, and he's crying. Now you can choose to just walk past him if you want to, but I always just like to point out what's on the side of the road. Kind of looks up at you as you start to approach. This look of hope in his eyes.
Does he look wounded?
Let's see. That would be
Awareness or spot hidden?
Spot hidden, I think, would be more appropriate. You can all roll spot hidden if you'd like.
Nope.
Don't care.
Roll tonight.
I got it right on.
Okay.
Spot hidden. 10.
Okay, perfect. Okay. How about Finch?
Yeah, no, Finch is totally believing this guy's sob story. He's like, oh no, bloody. And they're probably used to this by now because he loves a good sob story. He probably starts heading in that direction. Just a sucker all day sucker.
He kind of looks up, sniffs. Hello.
What's wrong, buddy? You look like you're having a day or four.
I am. My poor partner. We were taking the sheep out from the pasture when this big bad wolf came by and chased us around, and now poor Juniper's up in a tree and he can't get down, and that awful wolf won't go away. And I'm not strong enough to chase away the wolf.
Is Juniper one of the sheep? Or is Juniper your partner? Or
Juniper's my partner. We run the Shaggy Sheep Collective. I just made that up.
No worries, no worries.
We're,
And Finch will kind of turn and look at Mug and Alice and just kind of like give them the, oh, can we help them guys? Like, oh, this is so sad.
So, since I made my spot hidden, do I see if this guy is like injured?
He doesn't appear. His knees on his pants are torn up. He looks like he's maybe got some mud on him. He doesn't look to be injured. He looks more just scared and kind of ashamed.
So he does look as if he might be telling the truth.
Yeah. From what you can tell, he appears to be. Unless you would like to make a let's see, not bluffing. I mean, spot hidden really just reveals what you can see about them.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that's essentially an intelligence roll. So, there's really not much more you can tell from him. He appears to be honest. So, no halflings would ever lie.
Mm-hmm.
And he has it's just kind of an old, weather-beaten hat on. He appears to be a fairly young halfling, but just as older than he looks. I don't know.
How far away is this Juniper?
Just about half a kilometer over, just up the hill. You'll hear the wolves before we get there.
And Juniper's up in a tree. You said literally in a tree.
He was. He scrambled up that tree. I'd never seen him run so fast. And now our poor sheep. I don't know where they are. But first, I want to get Juniper back.
So,
How many,
wolves, like how many wolves are we talking?
Well, there was just one, but I hope there's not more. And then he kind of looks up at Alice and he's like, "Oh, no offense, ma'am. I just the wolf was trying to eat our sheep and trying to eat poor Juniper."
No offense taken. I'm used to it.
That's actually a good point. Were these wolves walking like this one, or
No.
actual wolves?
And he kind of looks up at Alice again. Well, like four-legged wolves, actual wolves. Again, no offense, ma'am.
No, we just had a run-in with two nasty ones earlier.
Yeah, they weren't very nice. Well, can we help them, guys? I mean, it's just one wolf, and they can probably get their sheep after that, right?
It's likely not just one wolf, but we can help him.
We can go see.
Okay.
Yes, this could be for a good story. The heroes trek out for Ardana, and this is their first side quest.
Hey, you might get to level 2. No, I was kidding.
And they gain more power.
Okay. He leads you off the road, kind of a slight incline where you see a fenced-in pen that you would assume are for the sheep based on the smell, and about 30 yards, I know I keep switching my measurements, over to the west, there is a tall oak tree with a very vicious-looking wolf sitting at the base. He's just kind of looking.
And it is just the one wolf.
Just the one you see. If you'd like to make a spot hidden, you can look around or awareness, whatever you're better in.
Spot hidden.
Okay.
Not that would have done me any good. Oh, cripes. I rolled a 1 there.
You did. Oh boy. Oh, but a 1 is good.
It's a dragon.
Oh, that's right. Sorry,
a 1
I've
is the
got
dragon.
Call of Cthulhu on my brain.
No,
That's bad. Okay.
You're absolutely fine. And make sure you mark
In that
off.
case, because it's lower, then yes, I'm good.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So if you got a 1, go ahead and mark that off because you're going to get to roll for experience later. So okay.
Cool.
Awesome.
Cool. Got my wrong game. Sorry.
no, it's all good. It's all good. So we have our first dragon. Awesome. Okay.
And first demon.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Okay. Make sure you mark that off.
Yes.
And how about Finch?
Yeah, no, Finch is like, oh yeah, it's one wolf. It's fine.
Okay.
See, it's what? See, guys, it's one wolf.
Well, Alice, you look around. You're seeing everything. You're just like locked in.
You can see the Matrix.
Exactly. And you were like, there is just one wolf, and I only smell one wolf, and there can only be one wolf. Mog, you are convinced it's all a lie, and that where there's one wolf, there has to be a pack. And poor Finch is stuck in the middle.
Well, it appears as if there is only the one wolf. This should be really easy.
What are you talking about? There's a whole pack of them. Like 10.
No. I'm pretty sure I've got better eyes and a better nose than you, and there's only the one.
But the stories. It's always a pack.
Those are stories. Stories are not real.
Oh, them's fighting words.
Activate ill temper.
I was going to say, activate ill temper.
Well, okay.
He puts away his loot. He pulls out his knife.
Okay.
Just a knife, not a dagger, a knife.
Well, for now, we can only see one wolf. So how about we deal with the one wolf? And Mog, you can keep an eye out if you see more and warn us.
Eyes front, side,
Okay.
back.
Absolutely. Yeah. And he just gives Alice this look like, it's a close one. Well, I mean, he looks pretty distracted, with Juniper, I assume, up in that tree. So, I mean, do we wanna just be smart about this, or do we want to just barrel in there?
Well, I do have a crossbow. I could attempt to shoot it.
Now, Alice, you with your roll, I forgot to mention, you do see Juniper up in the tree.
Okay.
It is another halfling with kind of long black hair. He's wearing kind of like a purple vest and some brown pants, and he looks terrified.
I bet.
So you mentioned something about a crossbow.
I do have a crossbow. I've got a light crossbow.
I've also got a longbow, so I mean, we could do some distance attacks on it before. I mean, how far off were we?
You're probably about 20 yards from it. Okay. You don't know if it's noticed you yet.
I mean, I've got 40 on my range, so we can attempt it.
Now, Finch, do you?
Oh, you just scout.
I don't know if you have the ability to get a pet or not.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, it's my champion ability.
Okay. Before you attack said wolf, wanted to make sure that you weren't looking for a pet. A pet at some point. If you're not, then
Yeah, I was thinking about it when we first started out, but then you mentioned that we were pretty familiar with this road.
Mhm.
So I kind of waffled, and then we started going, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll just wait until later when we're more unfamiliar. I don't
That's
know.
fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm going to say that you guys have advantage in that the wolf doesn't seem to have noticed you have approached. So I'm going to let you guys act first. If you want to shoot at the wolf or whatever you'd like to do. So the way you do initiative in this game is there's cards that you roll for initiative. I don't have the cards on here, so what I thought about doing was having everybody roll just roll a d20, and we'll do it that way.
All right.
I've gotten 18.
18, okay.
12.
12.
15.
Okay. So it goes Alice, Mog, Finch. Okay. All right. And you would really just roll your crossbow to see if you hit.
Would that be a D6 then?
Well, no, D6 would be your damage.
Yeah, I'm a little confused on which one I roll for it.
I think you roll from your character sheet. You should have a weapon skill.
Yes, I see it.
Yep.
Okay, so is it still my D20 then?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Doop doop doop. I rolled a 6 out of my 10.
Okay, perfect. You hit. So now you're going to roll your damage, which would be, I guess, your D6 then.
Yeah, it's a 2d6.
Okay.
So, drop a dice. Okay, 3 plus 3, 6.
Oh, okay. You hit it square in the side, and it gives out this horrible yelp as it kind of staggers away from the tree. It definitely knows you're there now. So, Mog.
Well, Mog has his knife out. I don't have a ranged weapon, so I was gonna try and keep one eye on that wolf, and then I also want to look around to make sure we're not getting surrounded by.
Okay.
Well, he thinks there's a pack, so he.
Okay.
So keep an eye on the wolf, but also scan the area.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna sort of hold your action.
I guess if it charges, I I don't know if this game had a ready in action. If it charges.
Yeah. You with this game, you can actually switch positions with initiative. So if it's one of those things that you say, okay, well, I'm going to let so and so go ahead of me, but yeah. With this game, what you're going to find is most of the things you're going to fight are referred to as creatures, and they're the same as in most games. There's other things called monsters in this game that are more like bosses, and I will try to make sure I tell you if something is a monster. The thing with monsters is they always hit, so they never miss, and they can also act multiple times in a combat round, so they suck. So this is a creature, so it's not anything horrible. But yeah, why don't we just say that Mog is just kind of readying his action in case something comes out. So okay, Finch.
Okay, well, I'm going to follow up with that crossbow bolt and hope I have some luck with my longbow.
Okay.
Okay, bows. Okay, that's not too bad. Here's hoping. This die has been doing me dirty so far, so here's hoping. Much better. Okay, I have a 12 and I rolled a 10.
Okay, perfect.
Nice.
Roll your damage then.
Okay, it's a 1d12. Got a 7.
Oof. All right. How do you want to do this?
Exciting. Exciting. Okay, well, the wolf got, its attention by that crossbow bolt, and basically, Finch is here. I want to get my this way, and right as the wolf kind of turns to be like, what was that? He lets fly, and he hits it right in the face.
Oh. Yeah, just thunk. And it's... And you guys
warmed him up for me, Alan.
Thank you, Finch. Thank you.
Mog, please make a awareness roll, please.
Yes, I actually made a dice roll.
Okay.
Right on the number.
Okay. You're looking around, you're like, okay, that one's dead, and all right. Doesn't seem like there's any others.
Where's the rest of them? I know you're there. Where are you?
Maybe they got scared away.
Yeah. See?
Mog's still gonna scan around.
The other halfling comes running up, and he goes, Juniper, it's okay now. You can come down. The heroes have killed the wolf. He kind of tentatively looks down. He's like, I'm not gonna jump down until you move that thing.
I'll go move
Okay.
the wolf body.
Drag it. Okay. And he kind of comes tumbling down out of the tree, and he's like, oh, thank you. It was, you see, it was an enormous wolf, and it was about average size, but he's a halfling.
Yes,
so.
it was very. It was a huge beast. Yes.
Oh, he's like, I'm ashamed of my cowardice, but again, he was a huge wolf.
He was enormous.
Juniper reaches into his vest and goes, I have this as a thanks. Apparently it didn't do me very much good, but I can offer you this. And he pulls out a spyglass, which I don't know if anybody's character has one yet or not.
Mine does not.
Okay. Who has the best bushcraft roll?
I've got a 5.
You got a 5, okay.
I got a 5.
I got an 8.
You've got an 8?
Yes.
Okay. He hands the spyglass to Finch.
Ooh, spyglass.
Yep.
Fancy.
Now, the spyglass, when you're adventuring and using, when you go off-road, you have to make a bushcraft roll to find your way across the wilderness. A spyglass will give you a boon on those rolls.
Excellent.
So, and the two halflings take off, and they start trying to get their sheep back into the pen. But they're waving, thank you.
Thank you. This is neat. Checking out his new.
Okay. So there was a reward for the side quest. So okay. Really, it took you about 10 minutes. So you guys really didn't lose much time. And you now know that there are
wolves.
That there are some wolves. Yep, and that there is some friendly sheep farmers along the road if you need something in the future. So.
Well,
I'll start heading. Oh, go ahead.
Sheep is bait for the wolves.
Yep. You do have a wolf body. If you want to do anything with it.
Well,
might offend Alice, but
I mean, meat is meat. It's not wolfkin.
Okay.
Yeah, it ain't a people wolf. It's just a wolf. It's just a
Yes.
pepper wolf.
Correct. Okay. You can. I believe this would be under. Not really foraging. Let's see. Let me see what would be appropriate for that, because there are certain skills for
Hunting, fishing.
Yeah, I was thinking that, or yeah, you know what? Let's just go with that, hunting, for right now. So anyone who wants to dismember the wolf for me can make a roll on that.
Well, that one's not going to be me. I
say,
rolled
whatever you
too
want.
hye for it.
Oh, you start to, and you're just like, I can't do this. Yeah.
I'm okay with eating it. I just can't dismember it.
Okay.
I have a 5 in that skill, so I don't even know.
Yeah, I only had a 5 too. That's why I rolled.
That's fine. That's fine.
I rolled a 5.
Did you roll a 5?
I got a 5.
Okay. You can decide what you want to do with it. If you want to just keep the fur, if you want to cut it up for meat. If you cut it up for meat, you can add some rations. So.
That's not a bad idea, since who knows how long we'll actually be out here. So yeah, I'll go the meat route.
Okay. It says somewhere how much rations there are. It's gonna be closer to the size of a boar, I would say. So roll 2d6, and that'll tell us how many rations you get from the wolf.
4.
Okay. All right. So, however you guys want to keep track of it, it's up to you. But you've got fresh meat as opposed to kind of like the dry rations that you had. Okay.
4 rations. Fresh.
Okay. And you are welcome to get back on the road if you like. What would the party like to do?
How convinced is Mog still that there's other wolves?
Well, how long is it been? Well, it's like right after the fight, isn't it?
Yeah. So,
But I would say
5 minutes.
But like after, since like actually cutting up the meat and getting, cutting up the wolf, like getting meat might have. He's not as
Convinced you
paranoid,
that
but
nothing
like,
else was coming.
Yeah, he's not as paranoid, but you still see him kind of like looking around, like hiding the meat almost.
Mog, will it make you feel better if we go and look for more wolves? Or would you care to continue our quest?
No, wolves. They surround us. I don't want to get eaten by a pack.
I don't want to get eaten by anything.
That's a good point too.
Well then, let's continue our quest and we'll just keep an eye out.
Okay. So you continue for the remainder of the day. In the evening, you find a spot near the road, maybe a spot you've used before, to make a camp. You just really went hunting, so typically at night after you make camp, you can go hunting if you want to. You can go hunting, fishing, foraging. You can cook meat if you want to. I'd like to know kind of what does the party kind of typically like to do? Like make a fire and cook. What do they like to do?
Probably make a fire and cook.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes
Yeah.
sense. Just
Yeah, and since Finch has a pretty high hunting and fishing, he probably goes out and does the
Okay.
majority of that sort of thing if we're hurting for food. But we just got that wolf, and we seem to
Yep.
be doing pretty okay.
Okay. I was gonna say you can do it again if you want, but you don't necessarily need to because you're in good shape. Okay. cooking.
Should we set up guard shifts for the evening?
Yeah, the road is relatively safe, but it'd probably make Mog feel safer. Me at all, little old me.
Are you going to cook the wolf meat?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay.
Mhm.
That will require a bushcraft roll, and you can cook up to 10 rations of food in one shift, essentially, which is the short period. So, if you want to cook those 4 pieces of wolf meat over the fire, I would need a bushcraft roll from Finch, since she's your best bushcraft.
Mhm. Not a problem. Hey, I got a 4.
Okay.
Yay!
Yay, we got meat, y'all.
And it's not burnt.
Does Alice prefer cooked meat or raw meat as a wolfkin?
It's a good question.
Because if I'm doing the cooking, you know I'm taking that into consideration.
Do you have any special dietary needs?
Yeah.
No peanuts and no gluten.
No dairy.
You're right.
Party
You're
lunch.
right. She probably would eat it raw.
Okay.
Okay, he'll
So-
leave some. He'll leave like 1.
We had
Nom, 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 nom.
four units, so
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
So okay, the night is quiet and peaceful. You sit and eat your meat by the fire. Anyone want to tell a story?
oh, Mog would. I don't have one top of my head to tell, but
It's fine.
he would probably probably more on the quiet side now because he's still like more in a forest with wolves. The regale a tale of like an adventuring party in a similar forest but with monsters instead of wolves.
All right. What we're gonna do is we will have everybody on their watch then. Tonight, who's gonna take first watch then?
Probably Mog just because he's still like
Still wired.
Yeah.
still wired from that. Yeah.
He dreamed.
He may not sleep much. I think that's doesn't really say in the book. So I think just awareness then.
What number is it? Oh, 9. Okay, that's my awareness. 10. So yes, I made that.
Perfect. Nothing happens during your watch. Okay, who's next?
All right.
I can go.
Oh, okay. Alice, after you.
Okay, just awareness.
So when I wake up Alice, I'll be like, "No wolves. I think we're okay."
I rolled a 5.
5.
And I have a 5.
Okay. With your keen smells, you don't smell anything out there. You don't, notice anything really going on. So your shift passes uneventfully.
All right.
And I rolled, bringing up the rear, we rolled a 6. I have an 8.
Okay.
Good.
Same thing. Night passes uneventfully. Next morning, you guys feel good, get up, and ready to get back on the road.
Yeah.
All right. Anything you need to do before you head out? Besides pack up, clean, all that usual stuff.
How far is the road that we know to be genuinely pretty safe? Like, how many days of travel do we have?
You have 2 more days.
Okay.
On the day, the 4th day, you're going to have to leave the road and start going into the forest. So you have 2 more days, for the most part, with the safe road.
Okay. Thank you.
Good question.
I feel pretty about just going
Yeah.
on? I mean, you know it pretty well.
Okay.
I'm there with you.
All right. We continue forward. The road is about the same until you get to about mid-morning. And I'd need someone to roll me a d20, please.
6.
6. Okay. As you're walking along, there is a large swarm of gnats in the air, and they begin to fly around you, biting and buzzing all around your faces. Does anyone have a cloak?
No, I've just got my armor.
No, I don't. Not a cloak.
Okay. Everyone is going to now gain the condition angry.
Oh.
And
no.
what this does is you're gonna believe it is on your character sheet. Yeah, you check angry, and it goes under your intelligence. So when you make an intelligence roll, you're now going to roll for a short time. You're going to now roll those at a bane. So basically, a disadvantage. So yeah, you're all itchy and hating these gnats who eventually you swat them all away and they die.
Would my fur have stopped them from biting me?
Nope.
Okay.
No,
Had to check.
unfortunately not. In fact, they might have even liked you a little better. You and Mog, because you have feathers and fur, and we can really burrow in there. So you will continue the rest of today's walk, feeling a little angry. Any songs to brighten things up, Mog? Because I believe you. I don't know if it's just a combat thing with your
With the musician.
Yeah. 'Cause I believe you can give allies a boon with that.
Yeah, it's allies a boon or enemies a boon, but I don't think it's combat specific.
Yeah. Because what I'd say is if you roll a successful performance, maybe the condition might go away later in the day.
All right.
If they don't strangle you for singing another song while they're all itchy and angry. So we'll see.
For this, he pulls out a horn and blows in it.
Okay.
Better than a kazoo.
And my performance. Wow. Okay, one less than it, so I did it.
Okay.
Yay!
Okay. His song does not piss you off. In fact, you kind of forget about the itchy, so you can take away the angry condition. So you had it. We'll say in game you had it for a couple hours as you walked, but it's now gone away. Okay.
Sonic waves from the horn.
Exactly. So we are now going to get into the evening, and you're going to make camp. So is anyone hunting? Foraging? Because you can forage for vegetables and things like that. It's kind of up to what you guys want to do.
So when do we consume rations? I assume that's also at night, just so that
Yeah.
we can accurate track.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So how is everyone doing on rations? Should I go hunting? How's everyone feeling?
Well, how much of the we had 4 rations of the wolf. How much of that did we use?
I think you guys used 2 because I don't think Alice ate hers.
I ate mine raw.
Ate yours raw? Okay. So you used 3 of the 4 then. So you have 1.
So I've got 1 left.
You have 1 left, and then you have your dry rations that, or whatever they're called on there. So.
If we want something fresh, we're in relatively safe territory. I can, see if we can hunt something nice and fresh and yummy.
As Bog looks around like, this is probably the place to do that.
Fantastic. Since we're kind of familiar with this road, is it just woodland or is there any sort of a stream nearby just to shake it up?
I think you're muted, maybe? Nope.
No.
No, we can't hear you.
That was bizarre. Well, it's still happening.
Mog's song was too good.
Yeah. You rendered him mute.
Nothing bothers us for the rest of the game. We find the Heart of Ardana. We won.
And also, we get to level up as many skills as we want. The end. Mog gets more feathers for his hat, or whatever ridiculous, pompous things he
The
loves.
big old captain's hat.
Mhm. I think I may make it a goal in life to get a hat. Not quite so fabulous, but pretty on par fabulous, because that's wonderful.
Hello.
Oh,
Now we
you know
can.
what?
Okay, good. Okay.
Did you have to reinstall your drivers?
I did not. No. I just turned it off, turned it back on again, and so sorry about that.
No worries.
There is a small stream nearby that you could go fishing if you wanted to. There's also bushes with berries and perhaps mushrooms, things like that. That is, but it would be a bushcraft roll for anyone who wants to go out.
I mean, I don't have a high skill, but I'll try.
The only way to,
no.
only way to get better is to use it. So.
It's true.
Nope.
I rolled a 10.
10?
I have a 5.
Yeah.
Nope, I failed.
Nope. Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go fishing. I don't know about you, Mog, if you're gonna wanna berry picking or whatever. But...
I tried, didn't do it.
Oh, okay. No worries. No worries. I got you all, fam. I have a 12 for hunting and fishing, and I rolled a 10.
Okay. All right. So let me see. Actually, I was wrong. Hunting and fishing is what you're supposed to roll for fishing. But since I didn't say that,
I did.
gonna. Oh, you did. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
My
I'm
hunting
sorry.
and fishing is 12.
Perfect. Okay. So you succeeds. I don't think we said you have a fishing rod or a fishing net. I'm not going to
I
get
do
that
have a
really.
rod.
You do? Perfect. Okay. That's awesome. Okay. I
Wouldn't
wasn't
have
sure if you had
suggested it otherwise.
Okay. Just roll a d4 to see how many you get.
Gonna get some Andy Griffith going on here.
You guys are way ahead of me. So
Oh, we didn't tell you. We got the book already.
it helps.
Yeah, absolutely. The fun of finding a single dice, a little tiny d4 in the array of dice bags. Okay. Never know. 2.
2. All right. You have 2 fish.
2 fish.
You can continue hunting if you want to.
Yeah, let's go on his way back because we have about one more day of this familiar territory. So he'll bring the fish back for cleaning if anyone wants to try and clean those suckers because that's fun, and then go back out hunting.
Okay.
And 11. We're inching closer to that 12 mark. I'm just stay under.
You are gonna roll a d6, and then that's gonna tell you what you get.
Okay. D6 is 5.
Okay. You found a boar.
Ooh.
Those are mean sons of guns.
And let's see. According to this, his requirements weapon or trap. So let's see. Killing it requires a second roll this time with the hunter's weapon or hunting and fishing. Okay, yeah. So this time you're going to use your weapon. So do you use your longbow? What do you use?
Probably my longbow because I'm a little guy and boars are big.
Yeah.
We're big guys. Okay. Haha, 5.
Okay. You're going to roll your damage then?
Okay. 11.
Oof, damn.
I know, almost max damage. I'm getting
Okay.
pretty good over here, guys.
All right. You hit this boar right in the neck. And it kind of goes through its neck, and it's like, and it's kind of like staggering around. It's not quite dead. Were Alice and Mog staying back at the camp, or were they coming along?
Well, remember, I had attempted to hunt. So I'm still kind of out there.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was berry picking, but I didn't.
Okay. All right. Then Finch, it's up to you to finish this boar off.
No worries. I got those guys. He's like, oh shoot. Quickly knocks another arrow and got a 2.
Oh, damn.
So close.
Okay. All right. So, yep. You finish it off this time, and it falls dead. So now you have to drag.
How are you going to move it?
Back. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's going to be the next question. So that looks like either you got to leave it there.
Or... runs over. He's like, I did not think this through. Oh no. Okay. Well. And he'll actually try not to get too far from it. But he has some rope, and he's like, well, maybe I can drag it. So he foolishly tries to like rope it by its back legs first and starts trying to drag it.
Okay.
It's got to be hilarious.
I'm going to need a strength roll.
Yeah. This is going to be fun, guys. Oh, I rolled a 3.
Okay. You managed to get it about halfway back to camp before you have to stop and take a break.
Making progress.
Darkness is falling quickly.
Oh, no. Okay.
I mean, you could always yell out and hope one of us is nearby.
Yeah. Now that I'm halfway, at least, he'll be like, okay, this is dumb. Help! Help! Alice, Mog! I got Mr. Piggy here, but he's really big.
Is that Finch?
Help!
Another halfling crying out in the wilderness.
It sounds like Finch. Can we tell which direction Finch is in? Oh, you're muted. There you go.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
No. I did it again.
Nope, still not. We find Finch, we get the food, we eat the food.
Yay! Pigs in the blanket for everyone.
fillet of fish.
I didn't think this through, guys.
Okay, my turn.
There you go. Oh. It was there for a second.
Oh no,
we
we
can
can
see,
see
we can
you.
see you.
Okay.
Oh, we can hear
Oh, we
you.
heard you.
Okay, good. All right. I'm not touching anything tonight. I don't know. Apparently it's user error. So, okay. So yes, you guys do hear Finch. You know where he's at.
Okay, then I'll just go walk over to him.
Okay. 2 of you, 3 of you, whoever's helping, easily drag it back. And now you have to butcher.
Mhm.
And who wants to try?
I'll give it a go, but
Give it a try. Yeah.
once again, my skill is low.
Mhm.
Oh, I missed it by 1. I got a 6
Mhm.
out of 5.
You managed to you're like, okay, I cut off some fur.
Haha!
Yeah. Okay.
Was it fur or was it like the tail? Can I hold the tail around and be like, I got the tail?
Sure. I'll say it with the tail.
Start gnawing on it a little bit. I got a tail.
Doggy treat. Oh no.
Okay.
It's like a ride. Oh.
Exactly. But
Okay.
you know, it might be good if those gnats ever come back, because then I can wave it around like a fan.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
That's what some people in Africa do with giraffe tails.
That makes
They could-
sense.
Yeah.
Also, oh. Tails.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. When in Africa, not Rome, but yeah.
Yes.
Go on. So,
Well, I can give it a good old try.
Yep.
What is the
it's the hunt. I
Craft?
think it's the hunting.
again?
I thought you said bushcraft.
I think I said bushcraft last time. You know what? Let's see.
The one that I just rolled was for bushcraft.
Bushcraft. You are correct. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yep.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
Oh.
Okay, I rolled a 3. I have an 8. So
Okay.
Should be-
Then you roll. It says you roll. What does it say? I think it's D. Oh, it depends on the. It depends on the creature. So it's a boar. 2d6.
okay. Ha! We're eating good tonight, guys. Got 9.
Okay.
Nice.
It's all right.
Yeah. Max damage on 1 and then 3. So
Alrighty. Okay. Same as last night. You're gonna cook it up. Okay.
We'll try to.
Yep. Okay. Then that is your bushcraft for your cooking roll.
I got it.
Okay.
I actually got it.
Okay. Good. All right. So you're able to. It was 9, I think you said.
Yes, sir.
So yep. So you're able to cook all 9, and have leftovers. So. All right.
Nom 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 nom.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Very good.
There is no barbecue sauce, but unfortunately, but the ribs are still good. So. Okay. So we're gonna go back to the watch party thing again.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's first?
I'll take first.
Okay. All right. I believe I said that's awareness.
Yes.
Okay.
I noticed not a damn thing because I rolled a 15
Okay.
and I've got a
Alright.
5.
Okay. You might even caught a quick little snooze while you were. just close your eyes just for a second. So, okay. Who's next?
I'll go.
Okay.
Okay, awareness. Oh, that's a 19. Nope.
Not a damn thing. Okay.
We ate too well tonight, and
Yeah,
now
yeah.
we have
My
got
fault.
sleepy.
Okay. All right, Finch.
Yeah, Mog doesn't even get up. He's just sprawled out.
Oh no. Yeah, Finch bringing up the rear. Mr. Early Riser here also did not do so hot. I got a 13.
Oh boy. Okay. Finch, when you wake up, because you might have drifted off just a bit. There is 2 wolves standing in the campsite.
Ah! Oh no. Okay, well, he's immediately. Well, I imagine that's very startling to wake up to. I'm trying. Okay, what's his actual intelligence? Oh, he's a dumb mofo. Okay. So,
Yeah, that was another reason.
yeah, he's dumb. So he's straight up going to kind of like take his time. Okay, notice the wolves, and immediately goes, wolves!
Okay. Elf wakes up.
Because they weren't paying attention to him now.
Okay. And the wolves are kind of snapping at you.
So he's gonna try to.
Has
scramble
been
up.
woken us up with his screaming.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We are not.
Again!
We are not necessarily in combat. They're snarling at you.
Mm. Oh no! I
So
think these are the uncooked ones for you, Alice. I don't know. You want a piggy carcass? Go get it.
what is going on?
Go.
Okay.
Go
So
there.
you wanna throw some meat?
Mm-mm. See, yeah, he'll take one of the remaining rations, one of the raw ones, preferably
Okay.
that they were keeping for Alice. Sorry, girl.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to like.
Okay, she's trying to figure out what's going on. She just got
Okay.
woken up by some screams.
Let me ask you a question. Are you going to really throw it, or are you going to bluff that you're throwing it? Hey, dog. I got a ball.
Here we go, boy.
It-
It's
just an option. You don't have to do it that way. You can
He's
just really
gonna
throw it.
honestly throw it because he had a busy day yesterday, guys. He was pulling a pig. He got woke up, kind of rude. He's in survival mode, and it's not very smart.
You guys see Finch reaching into the bag and getting ready to throw some meat. You guys want to do anything, or are you just going to
What's
watch?
going to happen is Alice's ears are going to perk up, and she's going to be watching and waiting to see if something gets thrown.
Okay, of course.
Naturally.
Is our fire still going?
Yeah.
All right, because Mog has a torch, so I think what he'll do is he'll take that and just like light it and have it out in front now.
Okay. Yeah, the wolves kind of back up a little bit, but then they're watching Finch, and throws it, and they both take off running.
And Alice runs after.
Okay. All right. Alrighty. That's what I was going to ask.
You want the ball, girl? You want the ball?
So she probably threw it. It was a good throw, probably 30 yards or something. And the wolves chase after it. Alice, you're chasing after it too.
Yes.
Are you going to attempt to outpace them to get to it, or?
Yes.
Okay. Then I would need a. I guess just a straight up agility roll then.
Okay.
I'm not going to do acrobatics or anything. She's not making you jump
I
through
got
a hoop.
a 9 out of 10.
Okay. You get just ahead of them, and you see where this thing landed. It landed in just some bushes, but you'll be able to get to it before the two wolves.
Good.
Suck
Okay.
it, wolves. Dragon the Kipper is like, I can't believe she ran after them. Was she running after them, or was she running after the meat? I don't know. What
I
do we
can't
do?
run that fast.
Well, of course not. Okay.
Al-
Good morning.
Alice, you pick up the meat.
And start eating.
Okay, and the two wolves pull up. They're snapping. They're trying to take it out of your hands.
No, I'm gonna snap back at them.
Okay. Is it just for laughs? Is she really trying to bite at them, or is she just kind of bluffing?
Oh no, she's gonna try to bite at them.
Okay.
They want her food. She got there fair and square, and she got it. It's
Okay.
hers.
That's what I like to hear, but I just like to make sure I ask everybody.
And
we see
you
this?
know that I don't always do the smart things.
No, you do not. I think that's really an attack at that point. So, which I don't know how you do the wolf bite. I guess strength, maybe. It's like brawling in a way. So I would
I'm
say,
good
yeah,
at strength.
There's brawling, yeah.
yeah. I would just say brawling then. So, okay. Now
Is
we know.
there? So we're
Yeah.
doing off strength.
Yeah, you should have a brawling skill on your character sheet.
Oh, I do. I've got a 14.
Yep.
So let's
Go
see.
ahead. Yep.
I rolled a 10 out of that 14.
Okay. You bite at one of the wolves, and yeah, you bite into its paw as it was like reaching out. So, and it goes and kind of yelps back. Okay, so then we are in combat. Then you against these wolves.
Can we see this?
If you go close enough, she really threw it far. So if you want to wander over, you can see it, but it's about 30 yards away. So
I mean, you guys have fire. It's fine.
Yeah.
yeah, you do have your torch or whatever.
Yeah. I was wondering, do we see like her like snapping at the wolf and then biting it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You guys just don't know that it's like food aggression, though.
Right. Right.
I don't have my dice with me. Bad GM. Could you Val? Could you roll me a d20, please?
Sure. That is a 7.
Okay. And they're gonna roll their damage. So could you roll me a d6?
Certainly. 2.
Okay. Do you have any armor?
I have leather armor.
Okay. Which I think gives you. Let me see. I think it's supposed to give you some kind of. Let me get your character sheet because it should be on your character sheet. What I think it's like 1 maybe. Let's see. I know it's on here somewhere. Sorry, guys. It is real exciting me looking up rules, but
I'm just taking notes, so it's a good break for me.
yeah, because you're supposed to have an armor rating for leather, and I thought it was like 1 or something.
Yeah, it is 1.
1. Okay. All right. So you're going to take 1 damage then.
Okay.
Okay.
So armor
Okay.
armor works more like DR in this kind of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So then the other wolf is going to bite at you. So if you can roll me a d20 again.
Slightly. That one's a 5.
Okay. Yep. It hit. Okay. Roll me a d6, please.
2 again.
Okay. Gonna take 1 more damage then. I don't remember if armor wears out and all that. We'll worry about that later. I'm just gonna say it. Yeah, it bit you again. So okay. Mog and Finch do arrive with torches. So I'm gonna let you guys roll to attack or whatever you want to do now. So
What would
we'll
a
just say
torch
Mog
be?
got there first. We'll say
Would that
short
be
little legs and all. So.
Staves.
Flat, 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 flat.
Okay, you have your
Yeah, just with the torch, when I get close, I guess I just start kind of like yelling and waving the torch.
Okay. Yeah, they're
Quacking.
backing up. They're backing up, snapping at you. But okay.
Yeah. I'm not running into attack. I'm more like just running in, like trying to shoot, like shoo, but yelling and torch.
Yeah. That's what I figured. So yeah, so they're just kind of backing up. So Finch.
So I know we're in combat, but could I actually try to make since he's trying to shoo it away, she's actively fighting one of them. Can I actively try to turn the uninjured one into a companion?
Sure.
Cool.
I don't recall what you rolled for that, but
I can activate. It takes 3 willpower points. Our first willpower spend, guys.
hey.
So let's figure out how the heck to do this.
Yeah. Let me.
You can activate this ability to turn an animal into a companion. It takes a stretch of time, and I only have 1 animal companion at a time. You get to decide which animals are nearby. Thank you for that.
No, of course.
And then it just says it follows me and it can scout for me and stuff for additional WP.
Okay. Yeah, that's where I'm trying to look up. Maybe it's over on. I think you were just probably reading from the Hunter page, I would think. So.
I was reading it from the abilities.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, skills.
Oh, I got you. Okay. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Heroic ability companion. Okay.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
it sounds like it's an automatic success, but it takes a
Yeah.
while.
It takes a little time.
Yeah. That's what it sounds like because it doesn't really say. Okay. So kind of like in World of Warcraft, you have the little hearts coming off you as you're.
Okay. We're putting. Okay. Yes. Fire bad. I know. Food is good. We got more food. Okay. And he's gonna like fake that he has more food with him. Like, come on, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay. All right. You yeah. It doesn't. If you kind of keep the torch down, it will start to calm down a little bit. We're kind of going back to the top of the order. Then we'll say Alice.
Mm-hmm.
You've still got the other wolf
Yes.
snapping at you. Okay.
Still holding on to my meat too. So I have rolled an 11.
Okay. All right. And what was your you were brawling still, right?
Yes, and that's 14.
Okay. All right. Then I think it was 1d6. I think we said.
Mhm.
No. Or was it? I'm already forgetting. Or I think we said 1d6 for the bite. Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
I rolled
trying
a
to
4.
keep track of everything. So okay. All right, 4.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you really bit into its side, and it really gives out a heavy yelp. But it wants to run away, but it seems like it's staying to like help its pack mate. So Mug.
All right, so I'm torn between now. I got one that Alice is bitten, and then one that Finch is kind of doing Crocodile Dundee on.
Yes.
I guess I would look over and see Finch kind of. You put the torch down, you said, right, or something?
Yeah.
Just
Or
a little-
lowered it, or at least.
Yeah.
Okay, if I see him like lowering the torch and kind of like talking to it, I'd like leave that alone. Look at the other one, where Alice is just biting onto it, and I would put the torch right up to its face, and
Okay.
I guess you know what? I'll just shove the torch at it and try and burn it.
There you go.
All right. I don't know what that damage would be. Fire damage, fire bad. Let's just say strength.
Makes a torch.
Yeah. I would say strength. It's like a makeshift spear at this point. So.
There's a stave skill.
Oh, all right. Yeah, then roll that then.
Oh, that's not good done for me.
Yeah.
I made it.
Okay.
I rolled a 4.
Okay. You shove at this thing's face. It yelps and has decided, fuck my pack mate. I'm out of here, and sprints and takes off. Combat has officially ended.
Alice
Finch
eats
is-
her Piggy.
Finch is Finch.
Tail starts wagging.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and the other one is on its back. It's showing its belly to
Who's
Finch.
a good boy?
Yeah.
Who's a good girl?
Everything okay there?
Does
Yeah, we're just getting acquainted. We're good, aren't we? Yes, we're good.
does Alice want scratches? So
Alice is torn between wanting scratches and saying, "Ooh, puppy."
okay.
No, she wants scratches.
Let's be real.
but she's not scratch aggressive, just food aggressive.
Thank you, Lemmy. Okay. We do need to wrap up for tonight. What we're going to say is that you do come back to your camp. But when you get back, all your food's been ransacked. It seems like maybe there were some other wolves and they ripped into your bag.
Mog was right.
And tore out all your remaining boar meat. So
Rude.
yeah.
Right?
I worked so hard. I got the piggy all the way to market.
Oh, you're a boar. Crap.
Yeah. So you have lost those rations, unfortunately. But you're ready to start a new day. and this will be your third day walking. So we're gonna pick up in the next story or next episode next week with that. So thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed that. And we will go ahead and say goodnight, folks. Anybody have anything they want to ask before we wrap up for the evening?
This adds to the story.
Yes.
Yep. Okay. All right. Well, thanks everybody again for watching. Please be sure to give the video a like, and we will see you here again next Friday night for episode 3. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.